July isn't just another month on the calendar, it's a sacred turning point. At the heart of the Vedic calendar, two powerful Ekadashis stand out: Devshayani Ekadashi and Kamika Ekadashi. Ancient names with deeply relevant meanings for today. These days aren't just rituals, they're portals. Opportunities for spiritual realignment. Moments where the body purifies, karma dissolves, and the soul reconnects with its dharma. You can feel it, can't you? Like time is asking you for more silence, more awareness, more truth. Maybe it's not a coincidence, because during these Ekadashis, it's as if the universe is holding its breath, inviting you to dive deep within yourself. In this video, we'll uncover the hidden power of fasting, the spiritual reason behind these sacred days, and how it all connects to your karma, your desires, and your soul's purpose. If this resonates with you, go ahead and like the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications. Because what you're about to remember is that spiritual time lives inside you too.
Devshayani Ekadashi marks a cosmic shift. On this day, the Vedas say that Lord Vishnu enters a mystical sleep, Yoga Nidra, and remains in that state for 4 months until late October, Kartika. But listen closely. Vishnu's sleep isn't absence, it's creative silence, a divine pause that reorders the unseen. During this period, known as Chaturmasya, the spiritual universe pulls inward, and we, here on earth, are invited to do the same. Fasting on this day is about more than skipping food. It's about renouncing noise, excess, and distraction. It's about cleansing the body so the soul can speak louder. And why is that so powerful? Because in this divine sleep, Vishnu sees the heart, not the words, not the outward actions, but the purity of intention. This is the perfect time to end karmic cycles, make vows of inner transformation, fall into silence and hear the soul's call, surrender burdens you can no longer carry alone. It's said that any sincere intention made on this day has the power to take root deep in your soul's destiny. That's why many begin spiritual practices during this Ekadashi that last all 4 months. Daily meditation, sacred readings, periodic fasting, conscious silence. Not because they have to, but because they remembered who they are.
When we talk about Ekadashi, we talk about fasting, but not as punishment. In the Vedic tradition, fasting isn't about denial. It's about refining your spiritual perception. The Sanskrit word upavasa means to be near God. Fasting isn't about the absence of food. It's about the presence of awareness. When you withhold physical nourishment, you redirect that energy from digestion to intuition, from the body to the soul. The body quiets down, and the soul begins to speak. And during Ekadashi, that fast becomes even more powerful. Because Earth's energetic field is different, the pranic currents are more accessible. That's why those who fast with intention, prayer, and meditation often feel a clear mind, emotional lightness, a heart that feels aligned again. And most importantly, karma begins to dissolve. Resisting the impulse to eat trains you in detachment, and detachment is the key to karmic liberation. It's not about suffering, it's about transcendence. You remember that you're not a slave to desire. You're the one observing it, and in that state, your soul smiles.
While Devshayani marks the start of the inward journey, Kamika Ekadashi, which follows shortly after, brings emotional and energetic healing. Kamika, comes from kama, desire. And this Ekadashi is for those who want to purify unresolved desires, release deep wounds, and let go of karmic ties that no longer serve. It's a quiet Ekadashi, but intense. A subtle call to surrender what the ego still clings to. The scriptures say that even offering a single tulsi leaf with a sincere heart on this day can dissolve karma from past lives. Why? Because Kamika Ekadashi awakens a specific energy, spiritual forgiveness, not as a concept, but as a practice. Forgiving those who hurt you, forgiving yourself, even forgiving pain itself for being so persistent. You can try this simple ritual. Write down the names or situations that still hurt. Pray for mutual release and offer it to your source, Vishnu, Shiva, Devi, or simply the universe. It's not about the ritual itself. It's about the honest surrender of the heart. Kamika Ekadashi is the day the soul whispers, I release, I cleanse, I move on. And that lightness is the beginning of awakening.
Have you noticed that on the days you eat less, meditate more, or simply slow down, your energy feels different? That's not a coincidence. During Ekadashi fasting, the subtle body's vibration shifts. Yogic tradition teaches that on conscious fasting days, prana, life energy, flows more freely through the nadis, the energetic channels of the body. This leads to expanded intuition, mental calm, and heightened spiritual sensitivity. You start to notice signs, synchronicities, vivid dreams. It's like your soul, no longer muffled by excess, has room to speak. Fasting also balances the Agni, the digestive fire, which in Ayurveda isn't just for digesting food, but also emotions and experiences. So when you fast with awareness, you don't just cleanse the body, you relieve the soul. And that lightness is what allows you to walk your dharma with clarity. So during Ekadashi, don't just not eat. Feed your soul with silence, truth, and connection. Instead of consuming, you consecrate. Here's a truth most people don't realize. Fasting breaks karma, but living your dharma transforms it. During Ekadashi, when you purify your energy through fasting and prayer, you create a space to hear the call of your dharma, the reason your soul came here, in this life, with this body and this story. And no, your dharma doesn't need to look grand. Dharma is doing what your soul knows is right. It's speaking truth, acting with compassion, living with presence. It's caring for your mother with love, listening to a hurting friend with an open heart, keeping your integrity even when no one's watching. Each act of dharma dissolves another layer of karma, because karma comes from forgetting, and dharma is the path of remembering. Ekadashi doesn't cancel karma, but it gives you clarity to deal with it. Then you realize pain wasn't punishment, it was a compass. Repetition wasn't a curse, it was a lesson. The silence you feared was where God speaks. You might be asking, how can I do all this with work, family, deadlines? The answer is, with intention and honesty. You don't have to follow rigid rituals. You don't have to starve yourself all day. You can adapt your fasting. Avoid heavy, processed foods. Drink water with intention, as if cleansing from within. Take a few minutes for silence, mantras, or sacred reading.
Steer clear of drama, distractions, and social media. Protect your energy. Ekadashi isn't about what you do externally. It's about what you carry internally. Even if all you do is light a candle, breathe deeply, and give thanks, that can be your Ekadashi. What matters is spiritual presence. It's you saying to the universe, I remember. I choose to be here. I accept my path. And believe me, that small opening is enough for the sacred to find you. Because Ekadashi is less about effort and more about returning to essence. Now that you understand the true power of Ekadashi, its fasting, its energy, its ability to clear karma and reveal dharma, here's the most important invitation. Don't just know it, live it. July isn't just a month, it's an energetic portal. Devshayani and Kamika aren't just dates, they're spiritual callings. You can stay in autopilot, or you can answer that call. Your soul knew that one day you'd hear about these practices and something inside would light up. This is that moment, not because you're forced, but because you're ready. If this touched your heart, leave a comment below. I hear my Dharma. Let's walk together as awakening souls, remembering the ancient ways and turning this life into an altar of awareness. Hari Om.